Welcome to East of Eden Readings. I am your consciousness coordinator, Reverend Rock, aka Rahim. And tonight we're going to discuss the Elu-Men-Nation. Elu-Men-Nation. And I'm going to quote a scripture from out the Bible, Matthew 6:22. The light of the body is the eye. If therefore thine eye be single, thy whole body shall be full of light. The New Age Order, ORDAINED our inception. The Stellar System Illyuwn resides in the 19th galaxy. It has 3 suns. There are 28 planets in Illyuwn. Out of the 28 planets of Illyuwn, Rizq is the home of the entities that begat us. Rizq is the planet much like Earth, and it has extraterrestrial beings called Rizquians, who are known as the Igigi and the Anunnaqi, whom travel interdimensionally by way of biological planet ship called Nibiru. Al, as in Allah, Il, as in Illyuwn, dubbed for the obvious radiance of its Trinary Solar System, is equal to El, as in Elohim, equals Elu, is Hebrew and means literally to shine, to illuminate. Let me go over that again. Al, as in Allah, is equal to Il, Il, as in Illyuwn, dubbed for the obvious radiance of its Trinary Solar System, is equal to El, as in Elohim, equals to Elu, is Hebrew and it means literally to shine, to radiate, to illuminate. Illyuwn equals Elohim, equals Elu of the 9, which is the 9th degree of the Scottish Rite chapter of Freemasonry, representing the 9 Olympians of Rome, the 9 Neteru of Kemet, and the Annead of ancient Egypt. The light of the body is the eye. If therefore thine eye be single, thy whole body shall be full of light. Remember, the body, the beast. The body is the beast, talked about in the book of Genesis, in the book of Revelation. It's distinguished from man. Because remember, before man had no soul, the beast had no soul. They didn't have the light particle. It wasn't photons. The luminous beings we are that is driving this vehicle called the beast. The mark of the beast is this body, this flesh, this material realm that we are in, that decays. And the light shineth in darkness, and the darkness comprehend it not. Light is synonymous to consciousness, the proverbial gas/breath that God administered unto man beast in order for him to become a living soul. The eye is the sublime representation of the particular consciousness, of this particular consciousness. The consciousness of the lineage of the ones that weren't created via splicing of genes in sophisticated labs, but by the ones whom were conceived through intercourse between those man-beast and these angels. Angels. So A-N-G/E-L. Remember, E-L is short, is singular for Elohim, which is the plural form of the Hebrew word name for the Anunnaqi, the beings that created us or conceived my family, my people, us, the hybrid offspring of these unions. New Age is a range of spiritual or religious practices and beliefs which rapidly grew in Western society during the early 1970s. 8:55 a.m., Thursday, August 31st, 1973, to be precise. The exact same week, month, and year that hip-hop culture originated in the Bronx. New Age beliefs, including beliefs in reincarnation, astrology, numerology, psychics, and the presence of spiritual energy in physical objects like mountains or trees, extraterrestrials, astral projection, etc. The rock which the Masons refused is become the head rock of the corner. Psalms 118:22. Petra. Peter is equal to Petra, is equal to rock, is equal to stone, is equal to Ashlar. Rough Ashlar. The rough Ashlar represents in Freemasonry before he is, the rough Ashlar represents a Freemason before he is initiated, coarse and waiting to be crafted into a useful stone. The rough Ashlar is said to be a stone as taken from the quarry in its rude and natural state. The perfect Ashlar is said to be a stone made ready by the hands of the workman, to be adjusted by the working tools of the fellow craft. The rough Ashlar is the people, as a mass, rude, and unorganized. The perfect Ashlar, or cubical stone, symbol of perfection, is the state the rulers deriving their powers from the consent of the governed. Morals and Dogma by General Albert Pike. That was a quote from that. Quote, the stone symbolized something permanent that can never be lost or dissolved, something eternal that some have compared to the mystical experience of God within one's own soul. It symbolizes what is perhaps the simplest and deepest experience, the experience of something eternal that man can have in those moments where he feels immortal and unalterable. Man and His Symbols by Dr. Carl Gustav Jung. Because I will publish the name of the Lord, ascribe ye greatness unto God. He is the rock, spelled in capital letter, mind you, capital R-O-C-K. His work is perfect, for all His ways are judgment, a God of truth and without iniquity. Just and right is He. Deuteronomy 32, 3-4. Do all things without murmurings and disputings, that ye may be blameless and harmless, the sons of God, without rebuke in the midst of a crooked and perverse nation, among whom ye shine as lights in the world. Philippians 2, 14-15. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United Illumination of Anunnaqi. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United Elu-Men-Nation of Anunnaqi, and to the socialism for which it stands, one nation, the descendants of God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. First Corinthians 3:16. Know ye not that ye are the temple of God, that the Spirit of God dwelleth in you? If any man defile the temple of God, him shall God destroy. For the temple of God is holy, which temple ye are. We are the descendants through intercourse, not through lab, through creation, like some of them were created. But we are distinguished from them because we didn't come from being created. We came out of sexual desires and passion. Again, they interbred. The fallen ones, the shining ones, whatever you want to call them, the Anunnaqi and Neteru, the 144,000, the chosen, the Elu-Men-Nation, those were born. They're hybrids. We are hybrids. That is the great arcanum. And now that you know that you are you are photons, a luminous being inside a physical body, the beast, the curse, the mark. The body is the curse. That's why it has desires, passions, hungers, and all the other ailments that come with this prison that we're in. But once you get illuminated and know this, and realize whom you are, and start moving differently, and realizing your full potential, then and only then shall we rise, getting out of this prison that we are in, this perpetual prison, to break the fetters of these chains of this physical body, to get back to Illyuwn, from which we are from, to get out of this dimension, this third dimension. We are not originated from this dimension. This is what happens when you eat and partake of the forbidden fruit. The fruit as a metaphor, the orgasm. Now look at us. But I am here. I am the light. We are the light. Together, collectively. E pluribus unum. One out of many. I love you. Neha. And may all of your positive aspirations manifest unto fruition.